Good morning and happy hump day. It's the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life for a Wednesday. I'm Tyler Glen, and welcome to the show. Whoa, what a wild weather day yesterday. Kind of called that, didn't we? We knew we were going to get some thunder boomers, and we got tornadoes. 3 could be 4 tornadoes. Environment Canada is actually investigating one that may have touched down near Dauphin yesterday. How was it where you were? We'll talk weather to start. Of course, it's day 1 of the Manitoba Summer Fair, and the forecast has changed a little bit, and I wish I had better news. It hasn't changed for the better. We really had a perfect forecast at the start of the week. Kind of a mixed bag now. Sunrise Records, man, wow, this came out of left field. We're getting a new store at the mall, and it's a record store. It's a chain record store, and it has caused a meltdown online in a good way. People are super excited. I can't remember the last time we had a mall opening and people were this pumped about a store coming to the mall. So it's got us asking, what other stores, what other experiences should come to the mall or any mall? Because malls are on a roll. You know, the way the economy is, the way the world is working right now, we are seeing resurgence everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if I woke up tomorrow and saw Blockbuster Video back in business. Movie theaters are starting to see big increases in audience. The malls are popular again with Gen Z and growing more popular. Traditional media, the physical media, is growing in popularity again. I mean, where is this going to end? It's pretty crazy. Speaking of new stores, Zeller's announcing that the expansion continues. Things are going good in Alberta, so they've got a couple of new stores coming to Ontario. It's Egg Day today. And what else are we going to tell? We got lots to get to. Manitoba Summer Fair into day 1 today, so let's get outside and see how the forecast is looking. We start out nice and warm, 14 degrees. We're up 1 degree, 15. And it just jolted out. Seeing a little bit of fog, a little bit of mist after the rain showers that moved through yesterday, thunder showers, and again, we did have some funnel cloud activity. We'll get into rainfall totals a little bit later on in the show, but things a little bit gray, a little bit foggy this morning because of all the moisture in the air. Thankfully, with the reports of those funnel clouds and tornadoes, there was no reports of damage, so that's a good thing. It was updating. We're up 1 degree now. We're already at 15. And really foggy. There is moisture in the air, and in fact, we could see some showers or thunder showers today. Midway opens this afternoon over at the Keystone Center, And it could be a soggy start to the Manitoba Summer Fair. 21 degrees. Could see some showers tomorrow, but it's only a 30% chance, so we're calling it sunshine. I don't want to be a pessimist with the fair on. The kids want to go out and, be on the rides, eat the cotton candy and all that good stuff. So we'll say mostly sunny for Thursday. Cloudy on Friday, though, and 25. Saturday, sunny and 31. Sunday, there is a good chance of some rain showers and, not a really good chance. Is it? I can't see that well. I think it's a 60% chance of rain. So, yeah, we may get some rain showers on Sunday to finish out the summer fair. But it looks as if Saturday could be the big day to take in the fair. Saturday would probably be your best day. It's going to be sunny and around 30 degrees. Might be a little too hot for some, but for others, it might be just perfect. So anyway, welcome to the Manitoba Summer Fair. Corn dogs, cotton candy, rides. Remember, boys and girls, to eat after you're done the rides. Do not go to the fair, smell all that delicious food, load up on all the grub, and then go on a ride. No. That's how Uncle Ty gets dirty watching the kids. Oh, look at the kids. Oh, my God. What is happening? It's raining vomit. Oh, God. No. Eat after. Save the food for afterwards. Let's get to our good mornings. Again, as we start the show, we're live streaming everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, X, as well as TikTok. And, of course, the mothership is Twitch. You can comment by signing up at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We're also on the website at tylerglenshow.com, where lots of people go to lurk in hour 2, because in hour 2 we move over to Twitch exclusively. But again, you can watch the show and listen to the show at tylerglenshow.com, and you can also download the show in podcast form, some audio for you, 1 o'clock Central Time, from tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. All right? Thank you for being here. I'm a little groggy this morning after I stayed up to watch the hockey game last night. Not something that I normally do. So my eyes, they're barely open. My eyes. Vegas won. This is great news for Manitoba. I had no idea that Bob Lowe's, who used to coach the Wheat Kings, is on the coaching staff in Vegas. I originally said I think there were 4 Manitobans on the team, and I was wrong. There's more than 4. I don't know how we got through the playoffs not cheering for Vegas from the start. I know we were hoping that Montreal would get in, Edmonton would get in. We were cheering for the Canadian teams, but there is a ton of Manitoba connections. It's pretty impressive. All right, let's get to our good mornings and see where everybody is coming in from, where they're lurking in from. Tosh and Nick are in on Twitch this morning. Nick says, happy Corey Hart Day. He's wearing his sunglasses at night, and he's got his spiky hair going on. We've got Henry over on TikTok this morning, and Road Reverend is here on Twitch. Derek is here on Twitch as well with Bernice. Good morning, Bernice. Ian is over on TikTok. We've got Tracy Roger here on Twitch again, and Janine is over on Facebook. Happy hump day to you. Jody is here on Facebook as well. Good morning. Nice to see you. Wayne is over on TikTok. Jody's on Facebook. Tracy Roger is here on Twitch. Cindy is here on Twitch too. Good morning to you. Angelina on TikTok. Hello, Angelina. And Angelina joins Mason. Richard's here on Facebook this morning. Get things rolling. Cindy's Brandon Bound. Watch out for that fog. It's a little bit foggy this morning. We got some at the beach house, beach bunker, lots of wind, lots of rain. Trees were like, ugh. I got a couple of small trees in the backyard that I didn't think were going to make it. But they did. And we had some pea-size hail a little bit. Would it be pea-size? You see Belcourt, though, our friends down at the towards the Sky Dancer there. Oh, one farm. There were funnel clouds, number one. Number two, so they got to investigate down there. That's the U.S. Weather Service that'll do that. But one farmer lost the roof on his barn. He was out there filming video, and you can, boom, there goes the barn. There goes the roof. Gerald Fawcett's over on TikTok. Good morning, Gerald. Good morning, Sandy. Nice to see you, Sandy. Welcome. Patricia Ann is here on Twitch this morning. Good morning, Patricia Ann. It's good to see you. Nick says that it's Corey Hart Day because he had a song called 3rd of June. Oh, my God. Did you know Corey Hart, I think last month it was his birthday. Good morning, Tyler. Hope you have a great day, bud. Thanks, Gerald. On TikTok, you have a great day, too. Corey Hart turned 64 last month. I remember this because I thought, holy cow. I remember Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night. Now his song is going to be, I wear my bifocals to pee when I can, 'cause I pee at all hours of the day and the night, and I'll get my pension check in about 11 months. It's kind of sad. 64? God, Quentin's here on Twitch. KD4380 is here. Jimmy is over on TikTok. Another Richard Stawn is on TikTok as well this morning. Hello, Richard. Good morning. Dwayne is over on Facebook. Good morning, gang. My gauge had 0.8 of an inch of rain west side of Brandon. GW Scott is here on Facebook to say good morning. Quentin is excited to see the Midway all open up. Oh, yes. And Tosh was completely soaked walking in the rain. Michelle is over on Facebook. Happy Hump Day, Michelle. Nick says, enjoy the fair food, but make sure you don't have to taste it. Yeah. Oh. There are Manitobans on both teams, so I've heard. Not as many as Vegas. So you've heard. So here's the status of Manitoba players on Vegas. Mark Stone, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Brett Howden, Oak Bank, Manitoba. Keegan Kolazar, he's from Brandon. It's amazing. And then the guy who runs the show, what's his name again? Oh, yeah, Kelly McCrimmon from Brandon. General manager. He's got some ties to the area, just a few. Ryan Craig, who I've golfed with, good guy, former NHL assistant coach, played junior hockey for the Wheat Kings. Other links include Bob Lowe's. That was a surprise to me. Bob was one of my favorite Wheat Kings coaches. Obviously worked for Kelly in the Wheat Kings organization. She got Bob Lowe's, Vaughn Carpin from Flin Flon. So they're playing Carolina. So we'll ask about Carolina. I don't think there's any. Oh, maybe one. Okay, 2. Oh, actually, it's another Brandonite. Oh, 2 We've got a town of 60,000 people, and we've got 2 players from Brandon playing in the Stanley Cup final. Jordan Martinook, who's the alternative captain, is from Brandon on the Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, and Nick just said that in chat. And Seth Jarvis from Winnipeg. 2, though. 2. So it's the Battle of Brandon. This is great. Kim Molchuk is here on Facebook this morning. Good morning, Kim. It's nice to see you. Welcome. Terry is over on TikTok. Good morning, Terry. Joan Gurr is here on Facebook, and Rachel Zarn, too. And Nick raises a good point. Either way, there's going to be a good chance we're going to see the Stanley Cup in our town. And I although Vegas they've got the contingent, right? 2 on Carolina, like half a dozen on Vegas. And a lot of people in this area have never been to the Carolinas. Almost everybody in our area at one time or another has been to Las Vegas. So that's kind of my, when I'm cheering for sports teams, it's like, do I know is there any kind of local connection for me to cheer for them? And then number 2, have I ever been to the city? Because if I haven't been to that city or even in that area, I shouldn't really be cheering for that team. That's just my rules. Angelina Drew on TikTok. Al on Facebook says, good morning. Looks like a muggy one. It is muggy, foggy, a little bit of reduced visibility out there, so be careful if you're hitting the road, okay? Bradley's here, too, on TikTok. Good morning, Bradley. Derek says, I have never been to Vegas, and he's crying. Derek, I told you, get to Vegas. What are you doing? Get to Vegas. Come on. It was cheap. They had $39 flights at one time. That was the time you needed to go. Now. Vegas might as well be the Bahamas now. Anyway, hopefully those days return. Hopefully we can get back to Sin City. Get back to our sinning ways. Wouldn't that be great? Wasn't Mark Stone a wee king at one point? I thought so too. I've been lying to people and saying that he was. So, Kelly, and you know, my bud, I used to work with Darren Millard. Darren Millard is from Brandon, and he is part of the Wheat Kings broadcast. I don't think he's not the play-by-play guy, but he is part of the broadcast team. And so, like, Kelly basically took anybody talented from Brandon and took them to Las Vegas. He took all the talent. He took all the talented people, and then he left the untalented people. He left the loser. He left other people behind. Not that I'm bitter or anything. Just a little bitter. I don't know what I would even do. Wash jock straps? I don't know. Anyway, I didn't have my good morning screen on. What the hell? I'm okay. Listen. Welcome aboard. Sorry about that. Welcome. I'm a little foggy in the brain. You can tell. Okay, too much hockey. See, I stayed up for hockey. It's not something I normally do. Anyway, Vegas won. Good morning. Welcome, Sun Seekers. We're going to get into yesterday's good thing here in just a second. First, a chance to mention a sponsor, our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. Sunrise Credit Union, with 19 area locations and over 35,000 members, Sunrise Credit Union can't wait to talk to you, where you can get 3 months on them. Finance your next purchase, and you could win up to 3 months of payments. That's right. Winners receive 3 months of payments or up to $3,000 in payments, whichever is less. Visit sunrisecu.mb.ca. Sunrise Credit Union. It's the 3 months on us contest happening right now. And maybe one of those payments is a new mortgage that you got through Sunrise. And to get into a new place, you've got to make sure you've got a good lawyer to do all the land transfer paperwork. If you're a business in Brandon, maybe you need some legal help, or you're thinking of planning your will, planning your estate, or you're dealing with one. Please see our friends at EPLAW office. They'd be very excited to hear from you. If you've got any legal questions whatsoever, they're so great at answering those questions, pointing you in the right direction. EPLAW office is at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And our friends at the Elkhorn Resort and Clarkson Nordic Spa at beautiful Riding Mountain National Park. Elkhorn Resort has got the very special Thursday event, Thirst Day, coming up tomorrow. That's a $65 ticket. Gets you into the Clarkson Spa. And it goes from 6 to 10 p.m. Drinks at the pool deck. They're available throughout the spa zones. Food and drink specials in the spa bistro. Weekly themed music nights and more. Also, golf. There's golf packages available. You can enjoy a 2-night stay in a deluxe or standard room, plus 2 Clarkson passes. So the girls will be at the spa. 2 golf passes, so the boys will go golfing at Clear Lake. The spring and fall rate is $700. The summer rate's $900. Some restrictions apply. Call the Elkhorn for more. elkhornresort.mb.ca. So yesterday's good thing, I did a rotisserie chicken. Yes, I cooked not from scratch. I reheated it. I had one. I dug down in the freezer. I went into the freezer, down to the bottom, playing in the freezies at the bottom of the freezer. Oh, there's a rotisserie chicken. Pulled that baby out. It was storming, so it was in the slow cooker, but it was rotisserie chicken day yesterday, so I had to get that done. Hopefully you celebrated rotisserie chicken day. Today's egg day. So I'm going to talk a little bit about eggs, some of the favorite stuff that you like to cook with eggs, maybe your favorite dish where eggs is the star. I know Quentin is a big fan of deviled eggs. I like the pickled variety. They got to be good and strong where they take your breath away. Oh, so maybe there'll be eggs in our future today. Tomorrow will be change your couch cushions day. After egg day, it's like burn your office chair day. Oh, yesterday was egg day. I've ruined my office furniture. Tracy Rogers says, I haven't been to Vegas, but I've been to the Carolinas. How would you get there? You'd have to drive. No one flies there. No one goes to Carolina. People can't even find it on a map. Everybody's just gotta be difficult. Everybody's been to Vegas. Everybody has been to Vegas. Everybody. Come on now. Cindy's GT picked some wild asparagus. What the heck is that? Oh, that's to go with your mushrooms. Picking some wild asparagus. Was there wild bacon out there too? Because the only time I recognize asparagus is if it's wrapped in bacon. It needs to be wrapped in bacon. Nick said, I already mentioned the GT. Sunrise Records is coming to the mall. I can't get over how popular that is. Oh, there it is. Done with a little bit of pizza and chicken wings. That doesn't look like rotisserie chicken. That's the smallest rotisserie chicken I've ever seen, and it's got breading on it. But at least, you got there halfway. That is ladies and gentlemen, that is 3 of the 4 food groups right there. Deep fried is one of the food groups. Vegetables and pizza. Those, ladies and the 3 food groups. 3 of 4 ain't bad. 3 of the 4 food groups. Which one are we missing? None, because there is only 3 food groups. That's it. Those are the So when you go about your day today and you want to eat healthy, make sure you've got the 3 food groups: vegetables, fried food, and pizza. It's fantastic. Yeah, so people were going bananas for sunrise. We're going to talk a bit about that a little bit later on in the show. Bernice said, her GT from yesterday, hubby makes low-carb nachos using pork rinds. So good. I could never perfect those because mine gets soggy. I don't know how he does. There must be some kind of, you'll have to tell me what his secret is. Because every time I've attempted to make these, the pork rinds absorb all the juices in my hamburger and all the fat from the cheese, and then it just becomes a soggy mess. So he's obviously got a hack somehow that he uses to make, because these look fantastic. These are super keto. Oh, my heart. Not exactly low in cholesterol, but, hey, you got to live. As long as you're keeping the carbs low. Carb-free nachos. The only carbs are the jalapenos, which aren't really big in the carb category. So good. Look at that melted cheese. Oh, my gosh. Tosh did get a little bit wet, but managed to get home before the hail. Ominous clouds yesterday on the way home from work. Ooh, those were the clouds coming. Ooh, a little bit of flooding where she was. I got to get the rubber dinghy. I'll get the kayak. We'll have some more weather stuff coming up after the first beach break, but ooh, get the water wings on. Looks like maybe a clogged drain or something like that. And more lilacs. Oh, and they smell, hey? They stink up the house in a good way. That's fantastic. Ooh, love that smell. Love that smell. Richard said eggs and beans are good. That is ladies and gentlemen, it is at this moment that I refer to the emergency evacuation plan. Please go to the nearest bomb shelter. Richard is eating eggs and beans at the same time. Please, consider this your warning. Bomb shelter warning. Richard, RDP is eating eggs and beans. Please go to the bomb shelter and don't come out till at least Saturday morning. Ooh. Beans and eggs. Beans and eggs. Quentin says Sunrise Records is what I'm excited about. He's not excited about anything else in life. But the fact that he could buy albums, which he actually already could, at a variety of different spots. I love it. I love it. That's typical Brandon. We're going to just get super excited about a store, and then within a month, you'll be able to blow a cannon through there. There'll be no one there. Wow. I don't like it anymore. I have that 1 month honeymoon period. Everybody's excited about Sunrise Records. Then they remember that it requires some work. Well, you mean I have to pull the vinyl out of the cardboard? And then I have to put it on oh God. Then how do I get it to start? Well, you have to pull the record needle out. Oh God. So much work. So much work. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Cindy is, she's hitting the road. Be careful with the fog. It's a little bit faggy. Lillian is here. Good morning, Lillian. Have a great day. Thank you on Facebook. Blessed Mama's here too. Megan is here too, doing yesterday's good thing. Good thing from yesterday. Vegas one, new store at the mall. We're also asking you, what store would you like to have? Well, not just store and experience. And as I said on Facebook, this is not a chance for you to grind an axe. It's not a chance for you to complain. As soon as you ask people, hey, what are your thoughts on this? You know what I hate? I hate this. And I'm pissed off at that. And I hate that. No. That's not what this is. I want ideas. We are moving forward. I want ideas for what's next. All right? What else should come? That's what we're going to talk about in the next segment of the show. What other things should come to the mall? Because Gen Z is coming in and they are excited about the mall experience. And quite frankly, they're excited about maybe discovering records for the first time too. So Quentin's going to be getting in a fight with those young whippersnippers over the Supertramp albums and maybe some AC/DC. Zellers is expanding. More stores coming. 2 more for Ontario. And, of course, they're already set up in Alberta. The Strangest Things found in Uber's Lost and Found coming up on the show. And I got a great story about a guy who is probably giving us the best advice we could get on a Wednesday. Regular lunches with his mom. Great story. Can't wait to share that one with you. Thank you for your good thing. Let's go to the beach. It is a Wednesday, so happy hump day. Let's get going. Let's rock and roll. We're going to the Grand Cayman Islands today for a quick break on this day 1 of the Manitoba Summer Fair. Maybe take an umbrella if you're going today. A little bit better tomorrow. But they've got sunshine at the Grand Cayman Islands. We're going to take a beach break and be back with more in just a bit.
We're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend. We don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. All day fun, catching rays. Salty air, perfect days. Smiles and waves in the haze. Shaking it in our ways. One step closer to the fun. Bright days, we're on the run. Every moment sparkles and shines. Beach vibes in our lines. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. closer to the weekend. We don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. Let's go to the beach. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend. We don't care, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat, feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Oh, ocean beach. Oh.
7 Mile Beach, Grand Cayman Islands, live shot for your Wednesday hump day. Happy hump day after a stormy Tuesday afternoon. Hopefully you survived it okay and didn't have, lost barbecue cover or trampoline take off on you. We did get some heavy thunderstorms yesterday that did bring about some funnel clouds. And yes, tornadoes, 3 confirmed tornadoes, possibly 4. They're working to see if the Dolphin funnel cloud actually touched down. 15 degrees is where we start our day on this day 1 of the Manitoba Summer Fair. Your Summer Fair forecast is looking a little bit mixed. A little bit. There's a look outside. Again, look at the 16 and 10 Minnedosa camera. We are seeing some fog out there this morning. There is a lot of humidity in the air. It's really humid after all that rain yesterday. We'll get to some of the pictures and video of yesterday's storm, including the 2 twisters that touched down. First, here is your Summer Fair forecast. Day 1 of the Manitoba Summer Fair. We will get some rain showers today in 21. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and 20. Cloudy, but not much rain on Friday at 25. Saturday is going to be the busiest day at the fair with sunshine at 31. And then probably some rain, but very light rain. 60% chance of light rain showers on Sunday and 27. So at least it's not cold for the summer fair. Don't know if you're going to need the umbrella yet on Sunday, but that forecast will change as it has. Not as good as when we first started out and had sunshine the entire week. That's kind of evaporated on us. And Monday continuing with rain showers and 25 degrees. Now, as far as precipitation amounts from yesterday, 3 tornadoes, maybe 4. Here is the rainfall totals from yesterday. Boulder got 33 millimeters. Whoa. Boissevain, 11. Brandon got 6.6. Cartwright, Manitoba, got 26.2. Whoa, Clearwater, 22. Eden got 10. Glenboro, Manitoba, 28 millimeters of rain. Hamiota, 16.5. Kane, Manitoba, wherever that is, they're flooded, 45.4 millimeters of rain. Manitou, not only did they get the tornado, but Manitou got hammered. 57.5 millimeters of rain for Manitou. Mountainside got 25 millimeters. Other communities in the double digits included Souris at 23.9. St. Rose got 33.4 millimeters of rain yesterday. Verdun got 12.4, and Wawanesa got 17.7. But who got the most rain in the thunderstorms yesterday? Well, Boulder and Manitou lead the way. Manitou 57, but Winkler. Not only did it come in hot and heavy, it continued. Our storm on Tuesday came in around 3 o'clock. It pummeled us, and then kind of in the Brandon region kind of moved on. But in Winkler, it came in, pummeled them, and then kind of stuck around. So as of Tuesday evening, 81 millimeters of rain for Winkler. And closer to midnight, they were approaching the 100 millimeter mark. So poor Winkler, they are soaked. They are soaked in Winkler. Some of the pictures from yesterday. Sunseekers sharing pictures of the severe weather. This was in Belcourt from Clay Hoole, and they needed to get their snow shovels out. because the hail that they had, we did not get quite this much hail. And it looks as if some of that hail is almost the size of golf balls, but they needed to get the snow shovel out. Whew. And again, reports of a couple of tornadoes in the Belcourt region. The U.S. Weather Service is investigating to confirm that. We have confirmation of 3, maybe 4 on this side of the border. That's a lot of hail there. Who thought you'd be shoveling in June? Brandy says it didn't even rain in Winnipeg. Megan said got lightning, rain, and thunder around 3 o'clock. Lots of rain, lots of thunder. Shauna says just south of Sunnyside Golf Course. This is pretty much what my yard looked like for hail. Just a little bit of small pea-size hail. Trampoline looks as if it's in good shape, tucked away behind the garage there. All good. Those plants, though, well, they got a little bit of ice-cold moisture. There we go. Jamie said the shelf clouds were pretty ominous as they came in. Ooh. And then, of course, we've got the tornado footage from a storm chaser who was in the Manitou area. And apparently there was 2 at once. Two funnel clouds at one time. Braden is the storm chaser that caught this. Braden Morriso. Twin tornadoes. Sorry, this is near Carmen. Taken yesterday at close range. He got very close. He's one of those crazy storm chasers. And here is his video from yesterday. I don't know if there's foul language in here, so... oh, there's no audio, so... Oh, there we go. 2 tornadoes. That's south of Carmen yesterday afternoon around just after 4. Man, what a wild weather day yesterday. Wild weather day. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hopefully where you were, things were okay. Blessed Mama says, OMG. OMG indeed. It was a wild day yesterday. Wild day of weather. Seeing if he's got any more. He was outstate. Oh, this was when it crossed the road. How many tornadoes crossed the road? Oh, this is a good one. Again, this is from Braden Morriso, storm chaser. Tornado was across the road south of Carmen yesterday afternoon. Yeah, those storm chasers, they got a screw loose. I say it every time that they purposefully go towards the storm. We were telling you about all the precipitation that Boulder got. It was not just a downpour. They did get a lot of hail, too. MPI undoubtedly will be getting some insurance claims from the Boulder area. Those are big. What would those be? What would you use to describe those? Those are bigger than golf balls. So what's after golf balls? You've got pea, golf ball, ping pong ball? No, ping pong ball and a golf ball are pretty much the same. I would say those are egg size. Probably like egg size hail. It is egg day today. Happy egg day. We had egg size hail. If only it was eggs. You could run out there with a cast iron pan, let it rain, babe. Hey, who wants an omelet? So, yeah, storm rolled through. That's your precipitation amounts. Couple of tornadoes, little bit of hail, a few insurance claims. But no damage from the tornadoes being reported, although Environment Canada is asking that if there were tornadoes in your area or someone you know, please contact them so that they can put that in the file. Michelle said that me and Halsey completed 50 workout classes at Circle B. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? This is the show, Michelle, about food and fun places. Now, let's change that. Me and Halsey ate 50 cheeseburgers this week and are enjoying chasing them with ice-cold beer. Now, there we go. Now, Michelle, listen to your Uncle Ty. Get your buns over to the summer fair right now. And you need to get a corn dog in you. Several. Footlongers. I'm going to get you a prescription. Quentin says gyms are fun places. Yeah, so is the dentist. You've got gyms and dentists. They're right up there. You know what? Sometimes you got to go to the dentist, and sometimes you got to go to the gym. When your shower is broken, they have good showers at the gym. Gyms are good for a shower. And that's about it. They have nice towels. I like the towels at the gym. I will join the gym simply because our washing machine is broken. And, if it's under repair, I will simply join the gym and say, yeah, hey, how's it going? You don't look like you're sweating. I am. I need a towel. Give me a towel. Oh, they're so soft. They have great towels at the gym, so I don't want to be negative. The gym is great for towels. Fun? Like the dentist. And some people think the dentist is fun. What's wrong with the dentist? Michelle says corn dog and deep fried Oreos are on the way. Good. Did you need a prescription? I can write you a prescription. Dr. Ty says ASAP, corn dog, deep fried Oreos. That's joy. That's where you get the joy from. Easy on the deep fried Oreos, though. You will end up at the dentist. Too many deep fried Oreos or too much cotton candy. Ooh, I'm not into that. Anyway, we'll probably do fair food tomorrow. We're doing eggs today. And it is Egg Day. Happy Egg Day. So what's the best dish where egg is the star? I'll save Quentin the typing. Deviled eggs. Because every time he mentions it, I'm always thinking, I got to make those. I haven't made those, and I don't make them. Janine says deviled or pickled. Well, pickled is better. So why are pickled eggs the best way to eat eggs? Why does everyone love them so much? Why is pickled eggs the hands down number one way to eat the eggs? I don't know. It's just because everybody loves them. Greg says Benedict. Good morning, Greg. I can safely say I don't think I've ever had them. So I guess I can't say a bad thing about Eggs Benedict because I don't know. Karen agrees with you, Greg. Eggs Benny. And so does Gail. I guess I don't even know how you. Tracy Roger likes deviled eggs or egg salad sandwiches. Oh, you guys are mayo freaks. There's already egg in the mayo. Come on. Easy does it on the mayonnaise. You know what I'm saying? Go for the pickled. Everyone loves the pickled eggs. Everybody. Barb does. Also Eggs Benedict. I can't pick just one, she says. Michelle likes Eggs Benny. The hell? What is Eggs Benedict? I have no idea. A toasted English muffin, Canadian bacon or ham, and a poached egg with hollandaise sauce. Sounds too fancy for me. It's usually served open-faced with the warm egg yolk mixing into the sauce when you cut into it. It's rich, creamy, and commonly found on brunch menus. Well, next time I come across, I guess I don't eat at fancy enough places that have eggs Benedict? It sounds snobby too. Can I have eggs Benedict, please? Eggs Benny, please. Nah, give me a pickled egg and a beer. In fact, give me the jar. In fact, I will take my hand and put it in the jar at the bar, get kicked out of the bar because you're not supposed to apparently put your hand in the egg jar. Tracy says, I actually brought 2 hard-boiled eggs for my coffee time at work today. There you go. You're celebrating. She says, I do not like pickled eggs because you haven't had good ones. You know, you can't cheap out, Tracy. Get the good ones. Get the good pickled eggs. It's because you had bad ones. It's okay. Everybody's allowed to have a bad... Once you get a good pickled egg, there's nothing else better in the world than a pickled egg and a cold beer. Molly is here. Hello, Molly. It's egg day. Bradley likes deviled eggs too, and of course, Matt. I'm surprised that Andrea's not here. Quentin likes the deviled eggs, and Andrea likes Cadbury, but so does Matt. Matt says Cadbury eggs are the best. Okay, touche. It is egg day. And, Greg tells me that there's breakfast at the Dome on Sunday. Will they have eggs Benedict there? There's breakfast at the Dome. $10 at the gate, includes entry to the fairgrounds. Enjoy a warm classic fair breakfast for just $10. Admission is included. Okay, if they have eggs Benedict there, maybe I'll have to go try. It shows pancakes. Anyway, let you know about that. Sunday, 9 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. That is breakfast at the Dome at the summer fair. Thanks for that, Greg. Appreciate it. Day 1 of the Manitoba Summer Fair. If you could bring one new store or experience to the mall, what would it be? The internet melted yesterday with the announcement that Sunrise Records is coming to Brandon. Now, Sunrise Records has been in business for a while. Now, first, I'm just going to throw a little quick bump in the road. It's part of the history lesson. Sunrise has had to close a few locations. It's just kind of like our steakhouse that's coming. Everyone is excited about Hermano's Steakhouse coming. Now, they closed the location in Winnipeg, and they're coming to Brandon. Now, Sunrise, it's kind of the same thing. They've had to close a few Ontario locations, but they're coming to Brandon. They were founded in 1977. They're a major destination for vinyl, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, pop culture merchandise. A chain widely known for supporting physical media, record store day events, and keeping brick-and-mortar music retail sales alive in Canada. In fact, they bought the old HMV locations, which makes sense. HMV went broke about 10 years ago, and Sunrise Records actually bought out their locations. And this is actually a news report from 10 years ago. This will give you some insight as to what the stores are going to be looking like. But 9 years ago, when Sunrise bought out HMV.
Reminds me of the good old days of record stores.
It's the tangible physical aspect of a CD or record that John Campbell loves. That's why he was happy to hear this chain of record stores is expanding.
But I like coming to a place, usually a smaller place, wherein I can buy my music straight from a human being as opposed to ordering it online.
Sunrise Records has 10 stores right now and is taking over the leases of 70 HMV locations that are closing. HMV Canada went into receivership last month. According to court documents,
again, this is from 9 years ago,
$100,000 a day as customers increasingly turn to digital media.
We believe there's a big hole in Canadian culture without having a big player in physical music. So the timing was right, and it made sense for us to try and grow and expand and hire these people and get the business going again.
The new stores won't just sell music, but also merchandise like clothes and board games. But if you're wondering what they are going to do different than HMV, it's a highlight on retro culture.
I think the biggest difference is going to be you're going to see vinyl front of store, highly featured, lots of record players.
In Canada, vinyl sales grew by nearly 58% in just 1 year. But it's a niche market, making up only 5% of all physical music sales, which is still dominated by CDs. CD sales are
Again,
down
this is from
15%.
10 years ago. The CDs have gone by the wayside,
Sonic
too.
Boom in Toronto is a record shop that's capitalized on the resurgence of the LP.
people still are buying
welcomes
it.
the competition.
But I think there's lots of small towns throughout the country that like might not have a music retailer that, you know, need one, and they could be really successful in that if they can pull it off right, you know.
Industry watchers say the move by Sunrise will create more space for Canadian artists to sell records and merchandise, but warns this is a big investment and technology is constantly changing.
There's always a long-term risk because you never know what the trends are going to be. You never know what format is going to hit.
And that's what makes this move all that more risky.
So there's the store, and that store is coming to our mall here in Brandon, Manitoba, Canada. We're getting a record store. Never thought I would have those words leave my mouth. 2026, and a record store has people pumped. It's opening next month. They're hiring people now. You can reach out to Sunrise Records if you're interested in working at a record store. It looks as if they do have used vinyl. Again, that's from 9 years ago when the initial push and expansion took place. And so we will look forward to seeing what they're going to be able to do. People are pretty pumped. I guess, you know, it's not just about the vinyl. They'll have CDs, maybe some 8-tracks. I got an 8-track player. I need some tapes. Quentin says, damn, if I had time, I would take on a 7th and 8th job working at that record store. Well, you've already got 6 jobs, Quentin. 6 jobs is enough. Tracy Rogers says, I need a record player. That was going to be my next thing. Everyone's going to be, I got a record. Way to go, Bruce. Yeah. Woo. I'm part of the Gen Z club. I'm part of the trendy club. I got a record. Bruce? Yeah. Bruce? Mm-hmm. You got a record player? What do you mean? I got a record. I'm gonna scan it with my phone. The phone does everything. How do I play a record on my phone? How do I get... You need a record player. Go to your grandma's place and get her record player. Chad agrees with me, says, so you're telling me I shouldn't have thrown out my 8-track player? Dang! Oh, bleh. Sandra says, I've never wanted a retail job so bad than I do now. Another one that wants to work there. Michelle says, what? The mall is getting cool again? Oh, Michelle, it is. It's getting very cool. In fact, Gen Z is flooding back. Hour 2, we will talk a little bit about that, and we'll talk about some of the stores people are clamoring for to get to come to the mall. You're going to want to be lurking in for that at TylerGlenShow.com. George wants to know, do they buy vinyl records? They used to. I don't know if they still do. We'll have to wait to see when they open. Ben says, are we seeing a renaissance of the 90s and early 2000s mall experience? Yes, Ben, we are. On multiple levels. We have come full circle. People are going back to the movie theaters. Then they're going to go to the record store after. Then they're going to get a soda and a shake and maybe go to the sock hop. I don't know what's happening. But the world is so topsy-turvy, upside down, and discombobulated. People want nostalgia in the worst way. Nostalgia, it is so strong that even restaurants like McDonald's, when they did their earnings call, had said that they're seriously considering complete overhaul of their stores to go back to like the 80s style. They must have been watching our show because we've been complaining about a lot of the fast food places and how they look like banks. And it's like, remember when they were fun? What happened to fun? Let's have fun. Janine says, at the roller rink. Kim thought that at first when she heard that Sunrise was coming to the mall, she thought it was the credit union. Well, that's because you watch the show. Thank you, Kim. That's called effective branding. In fact, one of the folks that is sponsors of our show is our friends at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. As Greg aptly pointed out, as part of the breakfast on Sunday, they will have Timmy's coffee and juice. That is worth the visit, of course, but better yet, you want to make sure that you can go get yourself a beautiful quencher at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. Also, just announced, Tim Hortons $3 happy hour deal is launching. $3 medium iced lattes and cold brews from 2 till 8. It's called the Tim Hortons Happy Hour. Happy hour. What time? 2 till 8 p.m. each day. 2 till 8 p.m. at participating locations. Look for $3 happy hour. Medium size iced latte and cold brews from 2 till 8 p.m. I'm so glad they brought that back. You've always got time for Tim's in Dauphin, Brandon, Verdon, Neepawa, and Moosomin. Our friends at Skydancer Casino, skydancercasino.com. They've got a big summer of concerts coming your way. And Skydancer Casino's got Gretchen Wilson on July the 3rd. We've got Josh Turner tickets went on sale Monday. He'll be performing on November 14th. And for rock fans, I don't know who this is, so you'll have to forgive me, but it's right up there with the Sunrise Records, making people go bananas. They're saying, what? This little place is bringing in Highly Suspect? Are you kidding me right now? So if you know, where's Derek? Derek would know. These guys, so I had to Google it. They're massive on the rock charts. Tickets here are just $50. That's also a Saturday show. Highly Suspect, Saturday, August 22nd. This is another outdoor concert at the Skydancer. Skydancercasino.com. Gonna be beautiful weather for that. And again, they've got the water park, the trampoline park, and more. And if you love water, you'll love Creasy Hot Tubs and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba. It's the sizzling summer sale on right now. Chance for you to save big on your jacuzzi hot tub. It's waiting there for you. Or maybe your jacuzzi swim spa. It's basically a pool, hard shell pool that they'll just drop right into your backyard. No holes, very easy hookup, but it is huge. Holds a tremendous amount of water. It's got jets in there, little seats in there. You can swim in it. The kids would have a blast. Go to jacuzzimanitoba.ca or visit them at 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. Everybody's on the hunt for a record player now. We need a record player. We need a record player. I have a record collection, but they won't be selling these ones. I have the old 78s. When do they open? And when can I get in line for opening day? Says Matt. Matt, go now. They open next month. Go. Shay is another one that says, wow, I'm actually going to go back to the mall. I haven't been to the mall in a long time. I'm so excited. Well, this record store, based on all the social media hoopla, the mall will be crushed with record lovers, and I expect it to be packed with record lovers all summer long. However, it looks like a lot of people are looking to dump theirs off. Norma says, I've got a huge collection of CDs and DVDs. I've got some good ones available for sale. Everybody's got a collection. Not quite sure if they still buy or sell. We'll have to wait and see. But what stores do you want to come to the mall? What experiences do you want to have come to your local mall? What works at the mall? What really draws in a lot of people? We're going to talk about that in hour 2 of the show. So thank you to those who joined us on hour 1. You can lurk in, which means you can watch the show, but you can't comment. At TylerGlenShow.com, you'll see the video window there. Otherwise, get signed up for Twitch if you want to take part in the comments and the conversation at twitch.tv/TylerGlenShow. We got to split. We got to move over to Twitch and to the website. Have an amazing day. Happy hump day. Happy day 1 of the fair. Tomorrow we'll do some fair food stuff and ride stuff. So, it's fair week in Brandon. Be safe. Don't forget, eat after the rides. After. Thank you, TikTok and X. Goodbye. Thank you, YouTube. Catch you later.